am your Rusame reader, Crow Song, and today I will be reading to you from Black Coffee by MysterySaviour. Now, on to Act 2, Chapter 28. Okay, so what do you do exactly? Annoy you, yell at you, complain about everything you do, and tell you everything you do wrong. Oh, okay, so just my usual inner monologue. Morningstar shrugged. Pretty much. God, what am I gonna do? America groaned, burying his face in his hands. Now Russia knows. Russia! The only person who I actually care about hating me. Okay, well, that's not really true. I don't want anyone hating me, but I especially don't want him gone forever. Morningstar sighed, analyzing America carefully under her cold, calculating gaze. He won't hate you. How do you know that? America wailed pathetically, curling up into himself. Because I'm really, really clever, Morningstar smiled, sitting down beside America on the frigid white-tiled floor. And I know that he cares about you. I've been watching you for some time, and since he's always around you, I can tell that he genuinely likes being around you. America chuckled slightly, sniffling as he wiped some tears that escaped his uncovered eyes. Watching me? Well, stalker alert. Say something like that again, and I will never try to cheer you up in the future. Morningstar growled, crossing her arms over her chest. Sir, yes, sir. You're pushing it. Whatever you say, Morning. Nicknames? Really? Already? Morning asked incredulously, raising an eyebrow. Yep, I figured if we're gonna be stuck together, we might as well get comfy with each other. Also, Morningstar's a long-ass name. Rude, but true. Morning chuckled, looking away. She stared at her bare feet before her head shot back up, as though she remembered something important. By the way, I need to talk to you about something important. Is it my tattoo? I know it's a little weird, but it does have a meaningful and actually pretty cool backstory. No, this isn't about your stupid drunk mistakes, Morningstar interrupted, frowning slightly as she searched America's confused gaze. It's about your eyes. Oh, right, that. America mumbled, fiddling with his multicolored fingers, shifting the line of his eyesight so that he didn't have to look at her. Yeah, I've always hated them. They make me feel like an outcast, even though Leah made me feel less alone about it. Although hers eventually did turn white. But I'm not sure what from. She never told me. That's the problem. Your sister's eyes returned to normal because of her guardians arriving to return her to the light. It's part of the process, Morning explained, her fluffy hair bouncing whenever she moved her head slightly. Once you slowly regain your history and begin to accept the truth, your eyes turn white. A guardian, which is what I am, in case you forgot, arriving means that it's time for your eyes to revert back to their natural white color. And they will do so soon on their own. We can't change them. America frowned, standing up shakily and darting over to the mirror where two pitch-black eyes stared right back at him. But mine are still black. What does that mean? Morningstar's expression hardened as she stood and joined him at his side by the bathroom sink. It means something here is very wrong. Wait, so all you found out this whole thing because Mary was piss-ass drunk? Yep, it's the only reason he doesn't really drink anymore, Mexico confirmed solemnly. None of us really minded. We always wanted to be there for May. Greenland translated for Antarctica, watching his sky-blue hands move carefully. But Philippines didn't exactly take it well, Russia finished. The three nodded, and Russia sighed, rubbing his temples and closing his eyes. Why couldn't he just have one normal day? Basically, America brought Philip to the bar for our weekly drink night once and got drunk off his ass, slurring and staggering, the whole shebang, Greenland began, leaning up against the wall. Philip decided to take advantage of America in his state and asked him to take off his sunglasses, which he did after a small argument between the two of them. Snowflake and I were sympathetic and hid him from the prying eyes of the people at the bar, and Mexico just laughed. Russia sent an accusatory glare in Mexico's direction, to which he blushed out of embarrassment and rubbed the back of his neck, looking down. Philip was so, I can only describe it as horrified, that he left without another word. The next day, America didn't show up to class, so we all knocked on his door, and that's where we found him, on the couch, crying, with two of his besties, Ben and Jerry. Apparently, Philip had broken up with him, claiming he was some kind of monster, and he vowed to never love or drink again. And yet he dated Vietnam, Antarctica signed, causing Greenland to laugh and flick him on the arm. Mary never did tell me how he and Philip broke up, but it's just... Russia trailed off, a pained look flashing across his features as he stared at the bathroom door. Phil was my friend. He was always so nice and optimistic and cheerful. It's hard to believe he would act in such a way. People don't like what they don't understand, Mexico grumbled, kicking a fluffy blanket draped over a chair that was drooping dangerously close to the floor. It can make them act in crazy ways. Had a friend do it once. Not pretty. So, what do we do? Russia questioned, staring at the bathroom door once again. He longed to just throw it open and wrap his American in a big hug, shower him in kisses and mumble sweet nothings into his skin, and play with his soft hair to calm him down. Wow, that came out of nowhere.
Господи, Россия, перестань так думать о своем лучшем друге. Ты такой подонок.
The Russian translates to, Jesus, Russia, stop thinking this stuff about your best friend. You're such a creep. Whatever we can to make sure he doesn't spiral again, Greenland muttered, squeezing one of Antarctica's hands. And be there for him when he does, Mexico grinned determinedly, kicking the blanket harder. Russia nodded, leaning back into the wall behind him as he watched the door where America had disappeared behind vigilantly. Sounds good to me. And that's the end of this chapter. I hope you enjoyed. Anyway, I would like to invite you to join the Discord, which is linked down in the description below. That being said, I hope you have a nice rest of your day, night, or whatever it is for you. Just enjoy your time. And I will see you tomorrow.